Alrighty, folks, we're 3-0 in our last three chairman plays on my website. And the good news is we have another chairman play going off here today. And not only do chairman members get access to the chairman play itself, you also get access to every single personal play of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my chairman podcast absolutely free. It's included with your purchase. Now, if you don't need access to all of my personal plays and you only want access to just one per day, you may want to think about signing up for my $1.99 daily best play. It costs just $1.99 for 30 days of service. You get one of my personal plays every single day for the next 30 days. The math works out to be just 6 cents a day. Now, I currently have over 560 members. We're signed up and active on my website right now. And with that, folks, we're going to jump into some free content for Wednesday, July 19th, 2023. Happy hump day to you. Weekend's right around the corner. We are halfway there. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. Guardians, Pirates, 12:35 East. Cleveland's minus 130, totals 9. Aaron Savali for Cleveland, Rich Hill for Pittsburgh. Now, Rich Hill's got 9 losses on the season with an ERA close to 5. Meanwhile, as a team, the Buccos are on a 5-game skid. They also lost 9 out of their last 10. Now, they're facing Aaron Savali, who's recorded only 2 losses this season. The righty's got an ERA in the 2s along with a 1.08 whip. And even though the Guardians don't pound the baseball at the dish, they have really been like a tough out this season. What I mean by that is this. These guys strike out fewer times a game than any other roster in baseball. And when you got guys like Josh Naylor, well, he's got the highest batting average in the lineup, 4th in the big leagues right now in RBI with 75 of them. Jose Ramirez, he has an OPS of 859 and a 3.3 wins above replacement average. Now, injury-wise, Ke'Bryan Hayes and Ji-Hwan Bae are still out for Pittsburgh. The Pirates have been held to 4 runs or less in their last 10 straight. Meanwhile, Aaron Savali saw unders in 3 out of his last 6 starts. Give me Cleveland minus 130, under 9. Next matchup, Dodgers, Orioles, 105 East. The LA Dodgers are minus $135 on the road, totals 9 runs. Julio Urias for Los Angeles, Dean Kramer for Baltimore. And even though Kramer's got a bunch of wins, a lot of that is thanks to his hitters. Because the righty's got an ERA of 4.59, along with a 1.33 whip. And in the O's first 2 contests against the Dodgers in this very series, Baltimore's allowed 16 total runs. And that really shouldn't surprise anyone. The Dodgers are a top 3 run-producing lineup. And if that ain't enough, these guys walk more times per game on the road than any other lineup of hitters in the game. Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts, they have the highest OPS average on the team. They're both at 963. Freeman's got 121 hits on the season. He has the 4th highest batting average in the league. Meanwhile, Mookie Betts, he has the 3rd most homers in the league along with 65 total RBI. And even if for some reason the Dodgers struggle with Dean Kramer at the dish, they've got a good one in Julio Urias. He's punched out 70 batters in 70-plus innings of work. The lefty's also got a solid 1.11 whip. Jake Marisnick is out for the Dodgers. We got to fly, guys. We got to fly. He's crazy. He won't go anywhere. Jake Marisnick's out for the Dodgers with a hammy. Cedric Mullins is questionable for Baltimore. 4 out of Baltimore's last 5 ball games at Camden Yards got over the total. LA went 60% to the over in their last 10. Give me the Dodgers minus 135, over 9. Next ball game, Rays, Rangers, 2:05 Eastern first pitch. Texas is minus $1.15 at Globe Life Field, totals 9 runs. John Gray for the Rangers, Zach Littell for Tampa Bay. And out of just 16-plus innings of work this year, starting pitcher Zach Littell has got an ERA of 5.51. Meanwhile, as a team, the Rays are on a 3-game skid. They also took the loss in 7 out of their last 10. Tampa averaged just 2.2 runs a game in those losses. They have to face John Gray here today, who's got an ERA in the threes, along with a 1.15 whip. Gray's also backed by the best hitting lineup in baseball. These guys currently lead the majors in run production and hits per game. Corey Seager bats .348 with an OPS in the thousands. Meanwhile, Adolis Garcia, he has the most RBI in the majors. 6 out of Texas's last 10 ball games fell under the total. Tampa Bay went 7-3 to the under in their last 10. Give me the Rangers minus $1.15, under 9. Next ball game, Marlins Cardinals 2:15 Eastern first pitch. Miami's minus $1.20, totals 8.5. Sandy Alcantara for Miami, Dakota Hudson for St. Louis. And even though he's got only a couple of appearances here, righty Dakota Hudson's looked pretty good. He's got a 1.80 ERA, and he's yet to record a loss. And as bad as the Cards have been this year, it ain't for a lack of hitting. Matter of fact, these guys are in the top 3 in the National League in home hits per game. Paul Goldschmidt leads the club in hits and walks. Nolan Arenado's 6th in the bigs in RBI. They're facing a struggling Sandy Alcantara, who's just 3-8 on the season with an ERA of 4.64. Now, the Marlins have lost their last 5 straight, and they're a bottom 5 run-producing team in the National League on the road. Garcia and Chisholm are still out for Miami. Tommy Edman inactive for St. Louis. 4 out of the Cards' last 5 at Busch Stadium got over the number. The Marlins also went 7-3 to the over in their last 10 themselves. Give me St. Louis plus $1, over 8.5. And with that, folks, we're going to jump into our next and final matchup for part 1. It's going to be in that Astros-Rockies game, 3:10 Eastern first pitch. Houston's $1.50, totals 12. Brandon Belock for Houston, Austin Gomber for Colorado. And even though Gomber's got a winning record, he does allow his fair share of runs. He's got a pitiful 6.19 ERA. These Rockies pitchers also allow more runs a game on their own field than any other pitching staff in baseball. They're facing an Astros club on the other side who does the majority of their hitting on the road. These guys are actually in the top 3 in the bigs right now in road hits per game. Kyle Tucker leads the club in RBI and hits. Alex Bregman, he's got the most walks in the lineup. And even if the bats go cold here for the Astros, starting pitcher Brandon Belock, he's got an ERA in the threes. Now, total-wise, the Astros have gone 80% to the under in all of Belock's starts this year. Meanwhile, the Rockies saw 7 out of their last 10 ball games fall under the total themselves. Real quick, injury-wise, Randall Grichuk is questionable for Colorado. Charlie Blackmon's still out. Of course, for Houston, Altuve and Alvarez are still inactive for them. But regardless of those injuries, give me the Astros minus $1.50, under 12. And with that, folks, now it's time for our quick pick recap. Give me Cleveland minus $1.30, under 9. LA Dodgers minus 135, over 9 runs. Texas Rangers minus $1.15, under 9. St. Louis plus $1, over 8.5. And with my next and final free pick, give me Houston minus $1.50, under 12. Now with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my website. Now, if you guys do end up signing up for a membership here today on patreon.com/BrockPage, just a reminder, you're going to get access to that package for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. That's why I always tell folks that Chairman package, it's a full access, all-inclusive membership. But most importantly, folks, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, folks, happy Wednesday to you. Happy hump day to you. And I look forward to seeing you in my part 2 video right here on YouTube in the next couple of hours.